Winter, 1944. Across Europe, silence replaced the sounds of life. Cities sat in darkness, no electricity, no heat, only the cold. Families huddled in blankets, breath frosting in the air. The cold was more than discomfort. It was a threat. Without power, radiators were useless, and central heating was a memory. Survival meant rediscovering old knowledge. In a small cottage, a family gathered, desperate for warmth. Grandparents remembered how to make do without modern comforts. They shared forgotten ways to fight the cold. The answer wasn't a new invention, but a rediscovered principle. In these desperate times, an old heating method quietly returned. It needed no pumps, no electricity, just physics and fire. Thermosiphon heating became a lifeline. With basic materials and understanding, people created warmth amid chaos. This is the story of that simple, life-saving hack. A testament to resilience, ingenuity, and the power of knowledge. Even as the world fell apart, warmth was possible. And it all began with the silent, natural flow of heat. The thermosiphon, simple, silent, and powerful. Not new, but newly vital. A way to heat homes without power. The principle is natural convection, the same force that moves ocean currents. Imagine a loop of pipe filled with water, one end near a wood stove. Heat makes water expand and rise. Cold water sinks to take its place. Hot water flows upward, releasing warmth as it travels through pipes along the room. The pipe itself becomes a gentle radiator. As water cools, it sinks and returns to the stove, ready to be heated again. No pumps, no motors, just gravity and heat. The cycle is continuous as long as there's a fire. For families in wartime, this meant warmth through the night. No reliance on fragile grids, just knowledge and resourcefulness. The thermosiphon was a quiet miracle. It turned desperation into survival, a natural pump powered by fire and physics. It was a victory of understanding over hardship, and it worked, night after night. The thermosiphon works because of natural convection. Heat makes water molecules move faster, spreading apart and becoming lighter. On Earth, lighter fluids rise. Think steam from a kettle. The system captures this process in a closed loop. Water absorbs heat at the stove, becomes lighter, and rises. Gravity pulls cold, dense water down, pushing hot water up. Pipes running through the room radiate heat into the air. As water cools, it sinks back to the stove, ready for another cycle. The process is self-regulating. Hotter fires speed up circulation, weaker fires slow it down. No risk of dangerous overheating. The system balances itself. No moving parts, no electronics, just physics at work. This elegant feedback loop made survival possible. It was reliable, safe, and endlessly repeatable. In the harshest conditions, simple science became a lifeline. All it took was a fire, some pipes, and a bit of know-how. Wartime scarcity demanded creativity. People scavenged pipes from ruined buildings and vehicles. Old bed frames and exhaust pipes became heating loops. Leaks were sealed with whatever was at hand: lead, gaskets, clamps. Radiators were salvaged or improvised from metal drums and tanks. Long runs of pipe along walls maximised heat output. Every system was unique, built from whatever could be found. This was resourcefulness in action, turning junk into survival tools. Each heater was a quiet act of defiance against hardship. More than warmth, these systems gave people control and hope. In a world of scarcity, ingenuity was the greatest resource. The heart of the system is the heat exchanger. It transfers fire's energy into water. People built water jackets around stovepipes or coiled pipes inside fireboxes. The goal: capture every bit of heat before it escaped. More surface area meant faster heating and better circulation. These handmade exchangers were crude but effective. They turned raw fire into gentle, life-saving warmth. Today you can build a thermosiphon heater for off-grid living. Start with a wood stove as your heat source. Use 1-inch copper or steel pipe to create a loop from stove around the room and back. Build a heat exchanger. A water jacket around the stovepipe works well. Ensure the cold water inlet is at the bottom, hot outlet at the top. The hot pipe must slope gently upward from the stove. Avoid dips or flat spots to prevent airlocks. Run the pipe along the walls as a radiator. At the highest point, install an open expansion tank for safety and air release. The return pipe should slope continuously downward back to the stove. Fill the system slowly from the lowest point until water reaches the expansion tank. Once filled, light the fire. The system circulates silently, powered only by heat and gravity. No pumps, no electricity, just reliable warmth. This simple build echoes the ingenuity of the past. It's a skill worth learning for any off-grid or emergency setup. With a few materials and basic tools, you can create your own lifeline. Pipe layout is crucial. Hot water rises, cold water sinks. The hot pipe must slope upward from the heat exchanger with no dips. Radiator pipes can run along walls or in parallel for more heat. At the top, an open expansion tank handles pressure and air. The return pipe must slope downward, never uphill. This ensures gravity drives the flow, keeping warmth circulating. Simple rules, strict slopes, follow them and the system works. The result: silent, steady heat powered by nature. A design as elegant as it is effective. Modern heating is complex, full of electronics, pumps and wires. One failure and the system stops. The thermosiphon is the opposite. No moving parts, no power needed. As long as there's fire, there's heat. It's resilient, immune to blackouts and breakdowns. Yes, it's less convenient. You must tend the fire. But in a crisis, reliability matters more than convenience. The thermosiphon trades luxury for certainty. True preparedness means understanding simple, robust systems. Wartime families survived with knowledge, not gadgets. They worked with nature, not against it. That lesson is more valuable now than ever. Simplicity is the ultimate resilience. The thermosiphon story is a lesson in real security. We rely on complex systems, but true preparedness is knowledge. Wartime ingenuity shows us the power of self-reliance. Building a system like this connects us to timeless principles. It's a skill that can't be taken away. As the world grows uncertain, old wisdom becomes new strength. The ability to provide warmth is the foundation of freedom. The thermosiphon empowers individuals, simple, effective, enduring. Let's reclaim this practical wisdom. Honor the ingenuity of the past. Face the cold with knowledge, resourcefulness, and the power of fire. Before you go, become part of a community that values practical wisdom and timeless skills. Tap, subscribe, and join us for more stories of ingenuity, survival, and self-reliance. Hit the bell so you never miss a lesson from the past or inspiration for the future. Your journey to knowledge starts here. Stay prepared. Stay inspired.